There is a fly buzzing around me. Why can't they go out open windows? Why do they come in open windows? Anyway, hi, welcome to my June Fictionary TBR and also my May wrap-up. I'm going to be merging these two together, but also just making my wrap-up a lot briefer because I have already gone through all the books that I've read each week anyway in the vlogs that I'm doing, and I want to do less sit-down videos, so we're just going to talk briefly about the books that I read in May at the start of the June TBR and going forward, like talking about the books I've read the previous month at the start of that month's TBR. So hopefully this works. I'm just going to go through these very briefly. There are loads of vlogs on my channel if you want to see me actually reading each of these books, but as an overview, I read 4 books in the month of May. I'm going to read out my core pile ratings for each of them. This is a system that G from Book Rose has created to be able to help rate your books. If you just type in CAWPILE into the YouTube search bar, I'm sure it'll pop up with G's video. But the first book that I read is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This is a domesticated thriller. It's very tense, very unsettling, and kind of got me going on a little bit of a Lisa Jewell thread and a little bit of a thriller thread. So I gave this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it was the perfect time for me to read that book. It just felt exciting and fast-paced and really, really fun. I then read None of This Is True, also by Lisa Jewell, also domesticated thriller, also incredibly unsettling. Lisa Jewell does that unsettling, uncomfortable vibe immaculately, and I gave that also 4.5 out of 5 stars. Then I read The Will of the Many, which I did vlog. If you want a spoiler-free vlog experience, I will leave that above. This is by James Islington, and it is a big epic fantasy. It has lots of different things going on. It's political, it's got an academy setting, there's a magic system. It was really good fun. It took a little bit of time for me to get into it, but once I was into it, I felt very invested and I wanted to know more, and I really did enjoy that academy setting, so I gave that 4 out of 5. And then I read The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary, again a vlog linked up here. I read that in advance of going on my Scottish road trip, which I just got back from. It was the perfect book to set the vibe. It just fits so well. It was such a fun time reading it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, wrap up out the way. We're gonna go through the books that I'm gonna be reading for June. This is Fictionary, the board game I have made based off of Pictionary. I feel like you all know how this works by now, so without further ado, let's pick my June TBR. The only book I specifically need to get onto this TBR is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This is our Patreon book club pick for May and June that I haven't got to yet, so basically I need to try and get this one on. There is actually one other change for Fictionary this month. I'm going to be picking 4 books instead of 5. I'm just reading a lot less at the moment. My pace has changed, my life has got a lot busier, and I'm loving all of it, but I don't want to put a pressure on myself to feel like I need to be reading any more than I am when I am enjoying the books that I'm reading, and I feel like I'm trying to lift that pressure, so we're going to be going for 4 instead of 5. I mean, I still just use this as guidelines anyway, but a smaller amount of guidelines. This is a very precarious rolling spot too. Title. Okay, the prompt for roll number 1 is title starts with a vowel. Well, as per usual, I have no idea what I want to pick, and I'm going to pretend like a minute is all the time in the world to be able to pick that book. Right, let's have a look at my shelves. I'd love something a bit more light and fun to be able to add on, or something thrillery. I know those are 2 very different things, but the pacings of thrillers definitely keeps me invested. Okay, I think we're gonna go to my thriller shelves. There is stuff all over the place in here at the moment because I only just got back from my trip, so I'm still kind of, well, I'm unpacked, but things are scattered. Are there actually any that have vowels at the start? I thought there might be like an A or something. Oh no. I have the Examiner, which, you know, obviously is the, but oh no, I've run out of time, hang on. I'm gonna go for the Examiner. I'm gonna make it fit. I usually remove the or A when picking other title specific prompts, so I'm gonna do that for this one and make it start with a vowel, which is E. This is by Janice Hallett. This is an ARC that I have. It comes out in August 2024. All I know about it is it's a dark academia-y thriller thing, and I know that Janice Hallett writes in mixed media, which I'm quite excited about. The blurb on the back says 6 students, 1 murder, your time starts now. I also love the fact that this is a colour-in ARC cover. Okay, roll number 2. Roll number 2. 1 difficult. Roll number 2 has given me a difficult, which is 500 plus pages. Yay! I have no idea what to pick for this. Oh dear. Is Fragile Threads of Power over 500 pages? It is. Okay, right. I'm having that. Wait, I need to pick it up. Ah! I really do need to get to this one. I really, really do. So maybe putting up my June TBR is gonna make me get to it. I can't believe I haven't read this already. I really enjoyed the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, which this is a follow-on from. This is the Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Schwab. It is a fantasy. It is over 500 pages and it's going on my June TBR. Okay, roll number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any book. Obviously, I'm using my Any Book opportunity to get on the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. I can't remember too much of what this is about other than it being a fantasy. The tagline on the front says, "Every age must come to an end." And I know that so many people love this, so I am very excited to read this and excited to discuss it as part of the Patreon book club pick as well. Final roll is a 2, 1, 2, Appearance. Fourth and final roll, we have got Appearance. Ugly cover. I don't know why I have that. I think it's an ugly cover. Okay. Okay. I tend to buy books on my Kindle if I think they have an ugly cover, so I don't really own as many with ugly covers. I don't know what I've got that I think has got an ugly cover. I mean, there are covers that I think aren't quite as nice as others, but not necessarily ugly covers. I think, is this one? What's this one like? Oh no, see, that's pretty. Damn, ugly cover. Hello, anyone got an ugly cover? I actually, not that this is ugly, but I'm not a big fan of that cover. It's not ugly by any means, but I don't like it. And I can't even remember what this is about. Let's go for this one as a random curveball. So I've gone for Cat Lady by Dawn O'Porter. I think I bought this in the Boxing Day sales a few years back. I can't remember what about it appealed to me because, as I said, not a massive fan of the cover. The back says we've all known a cat lady and we probably all judged her too, but behind the label, what if there's a story worth 9 lives? And it's got a couple of reviews of people saying it made them laugh very hard, a reminder to live your life your own way, cat or no cat, laid with humour and emotion. So, sod it. It's going on the June TBR. Ta-da! My June TBR. We have got The Examiner by Janice Hallett for a book that starts with a vowel. We have got V.E. Schwab's The Fragile Threads of Power for a book that is over 500 pages. And we've got For Any Book, the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. And an ugly cover for The Cat Lady by Dawn O'Porter. I feel so bad calling that ugly cover. A cover I dislike is The Cat Lady by Dawn O'Porter. That's my June TBR. I'm very excited about all the books I'm going to read as the summer months roll in. I have already experienced the power of reading in the sun in May, and it makes me very happy. So if you would like to watch me read any of these books, as I said, I'm trying to do a lot more vlogs at the moment, a lot less sit down videos, a lot more chatty vloggy stuff, which I really enjoy watching and I really enjoy making, and trying to merge that whole travel, books and lifestyle stuff all together to create a little hybrid of the 3 things. So I hope you are enjoying that content and looking forward to more. I have got my Scotland vlog coming up very soon, which I am so excited to share, so keep an eye out for that. If you do want to watch any of the vlogs that I post, make sure you are subscribed and hit the little bell icon to be notified when I post. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.